Hi, and welcome to this tutorial for Pro Tools 12. Right, so in the previous tutorial, I showed you the basic features, or it was an introduction to the basic features of Pro Tools, simply how you get to navigate what you see on screen here. All right, so now this lesson will be about how to record audio, right? How to record audio as well as how to import audio into Pro Tools 12. Right, so let's get straight to it. All right, so these are the steps that you need to take in order to record audio. Right, so if you still need to configure your sound settings, then you need to watch the previous tutorial that I put here. Right, so let's get straight to it. So the first thing that you're going to do when you want to record audio is to go to track. So click on track, then new. Right, then if it is a beat that you want to import, let's say it's an instrumental that you want to import into Pro Tools so that someone can record vocals onto it, then you need to change it here to stereo. Right, and then leave it as audio track, and then here leave it as well as samples, and then click create. Right, so this will be my channel or my track for the instrumental, for the beat. Right, so after this, now you simply need to find where your beat is and then drag and drop it into Pro Tools, which is what I'm going to do now. Right, so this is where my beat is. It's here, but always make sure that it's a WAV file. Right, so Pro Tools works with WAV files. Right, so I'm going to drag this beat into Pro Tools on the channel that I opened. Right, there you have it. Right, that's the beat. Right, and then now that you got the beat in your Pro Tools, right, you need now to open up a channel, open a new channel for the voice, for the microphone. All right, so after this, now you can use the play to play the beat, and you can use it stop, and you can use this one to go forward, rewind, and all that. As you can see, it's moving here. Right, so now the next thing to do is to open up a channel or a track for the microphone or for the vocals. Right, so you simply need to go to track again and click new, and this time around leave it at mono, don't change it, and then just click create. Right, so there you have it. You have the beat, I mean the voice channel. All right, so now you need to activate. All right, so now that you have, or you simply need to make sure that your inputs are set. So now you can go to the mixer. To find the mixer, you go to window, then click mix. Window, then press mix. All right, so this is the mixer window. All right, so now it has got channel number 1, which is where the instrument is, and channel number 2, where the voice will be. All right, so here it's already set for the output, because for the instrumental it's only the output that I'm concerned about, so it's already set to my sound card output here. This is my sound card out 1 and 2, left right speaker for my sound card. Right, and then the second channel. Right, my microphone is connected on input number 1, so that's why there's input number 1 here. So when there's still nothing, it will be like no input. Right, so when you've connected your microphone, make sure that you click no input, go to interface, choose where your microphone is connected, choose which input your microphone is connected to. So mine is connected to input number 1, so click input number 1. If it's on input number 2, then also make sure that it's on 2. If it's on 3, then choose 3. Right, and then now you can simply close, or if you want, you can just put it on the side. Right, now the next thing is to activate or to arm for recording, which means you need to activate the channel that you want to be recording on. Right, So you need to activate the channel that you're recording on. So I will activate, and then you see audio coming in. The audio that I'm recording now might become silent because of the settings, but you see sound coming in. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Right, as you saw, that was the input of my voice there. You can also see the same input on the mixer. Right, I'll activate, and then you will see some input coming in to channel number 2. One, two, 1 2 1 2. So now if you need to increase your input, 1 2 1 2 1 2. So now if you need to increase your input signal, you can always go to your sound card and increase or raise the input level of your channel, of your input channel. Then once you're set, you can start recording. Right, this is where you'll be using the transport control feature. Right, make sure that it records from the start, and then get ready to press play. Oh, sorry, so now I'm going to press play, and then first of all I need to arm it again. All right, so before I record, make sure that after you click record, you also click play. So you can get used to other software whereby you simply click record and forget. All right, so after you click record, you also need to press play. All right, I'll activate the channel again, press record, and then play. One, two. 1 2, yeah. 1 2. 1 2, yeah. 1 2. 1 2. Right, as you saw, there was input of the voice coming into the project. Right, so before you record, you can also activate whether you want a count off. A count off is a number of beats or bars that you can count before you start recording. It might not be necessary for audio, but normally it's necessary for MIDI when you're recording a beat or an instrumental, for example. Right, so this is where you can set it. I'll show you in the next lessons for MIDI editing and recording. Right, so now you got 2 channels in your pool. Right, so now you can go again to the mixer to work on those 2 channels. Right, which means you can now use the mixer to mix. Right, so this will be the channel for the instrumental and the channel for the voice. Right, as you play, you'll be able to see. Right, and then this will be another lesson on its own, mixing with Pro Tools. Right, so you simply come this side. This is the vocal channel, and then click on the insets, and then you go to your plugins, and then you'll be able to add EQ, dynamics, compressors. You'll be able to add reverbs. You'll be able to add delay, harmonics, and some other things in your Pro Tools or in your plugins. Any plugins that you have installed to work with Pro Tools. For example, I have Ozone EQ here. Right, so I can take the Ozone EQ. Right, and there it goes, which means now you can be able to master as well as to to EQ. Right. So that's basically how you record audio with Pro Tools, and how you set it in order for you to record audio, as well as to import an instrumental into Pro Tools. Right. So thank you for watching.